Okay, so you did it. You've made it to Italy. You're surrounded by the sounds, the sights, the culture. It's all there. But, there's a world of difference between just hearing Italian all around you and actually using it. And that's the big hurdle for a lot of international students, right? How do you turn this amazing opportunity into real, honest to goodness fluency? Well, let's get into it. I absolutely love this question because it gets right to the heart of the matter. It's that feeling of, hey, I'm here. I'm in the ultimate language lab. I don't want to waste this by just keeping my nose in a grammar book. You want the real thing, the authentic experience, and you're right to want it. When you first arrive, it can feel like trying to drink from a fire hose. All the conversations, the signs, the announcements, it can all just wash over you and become, well, background noise. It's a real thing. So what we're going to do in this explainer is build you a toolkit, a practical step-by-step guide to help you tune in, focus, and start making serious progress, like right away. All right, so where do we start? Before you even think about flashcards, you have to start with the world right around you. The single biggest trap for students is living inside what I call the English bubble, and today we're going to pop it. This first move is so simple, but it is incredibly powerful. Seriously, take out your phone, right now, go into the settings and change the system language to Italian. I know it sounds small, but just think about it. You're going to learn the word impostazioni for settings or condividi for share without even trying, just by using your phone. Suddenly, your social media feed starts showing you Italian memes and news. You're basically creating a little digital immersion bubble that follows you everywhere. It's a game changer. So, once you've rewired your digital world, it's time to get strategic with the real world. Instead of trying to learn every word for everything all at once, which is totally overwhelming, we're going to use something called the language island technique. The whole idea is you stop just memorizing random vocab lists and you start mastering entire situations, one at a time. You create these little, safe, scripted islands of conversation you know you can handle. And it breaks down into 3 easy steps. First, you pick your zone, say the coffee bar on the corner. Second, you learn the script. Everything you need to say from vorrei un cappuccino per favore to posso pagare con la carta. And third, you master the scene. You just go and do it, again and again, until ordering that coffee becomes total muscle memory. Talk about a confidence boost. Okay, you've got your real-world strategy cooking. Now let's add some of the best digital tools to the mix. And look, this is not about downloading 100 different apps you never open. This is about building a lean, mean, modern toolkit of a few high-impact resources that really work. For getting your eyes and ears tuned in, YouTube is an absolute goldmine. Learn Italian with Lucrezia is fantastic. Her vlog style makes it feel like you're just hanging out with a super smart friend who's teaching you Italian. And then you've got Easy Italian. This one is brilliant because they go out on the street and interview real people. You hear the language as it's actually spoken, slang, accents, and all. And for pure listening practice, podcasts are your best friend. If you want something that feels like a class with clear lessons, Coffee Break Italian is perfect. But if you just want to train your ear, Oggi Parliamo is a real gem. It's native speech, but spoken slowly and clearly. It's perfect for helping your brain catch the natural rhythm of the language without feeling overwhelmed. And yeah, of course, we've got to talk about apps. But let's look past the vocabulary drills. The most important apps are the ones that connect you to actual human beings. Apps like Tandem and HelloTalk are designed for language exchange. You find native Italian speakers who want to learn English, and you just talk. You help them, they help you. It is without a doubt the best way to put everything you're learning into actual practice. So you're listening, you're practicing, but how do you start to actually sound Italian? This next part is about leveling up. It's about moving beyond just knowing the words and really mastering the music of the language, the intonation, the rhythm, the whole melody. This is where a technique called the shadowing method comes in. It's used by professional interpreters and serious language learners, and it is so effective. It's simple. You listen to a podcast or a video, and you repeat what they say right after they say it, like an echo or a shadow. You're not worried about grammar. You're just trying to mimic the sounds, the ups and downs, the flow. I love this way of thinking about it. It's not passive listening where the words just wash over you. You have to be an active observer, like a photographer, waiting for that perfect shot. When you hear a phrase that sounds cool or a rhythm you like, you pounce. You capture it with your own voice. This is how you literally train your mouth and your ear to finally start working together. All right, let's shift gears for a second and have a little reality check about something super practical working in Italy. This was part of the original question that inspired this whole thing, and it's a really important piece of the puzzle. I mean, how do you support yourself while you're on this language journey? So, here's the good news. In the beginning, yes, it's absolutely possible to find work without being fluent. The classic routes are things like teaching English, working in hotels or restaurants in big tourist cities like Rome and Florence, or picking up gig work. These are all totally solid ways to get your foot in the door. However, and this is a really big however, for any kind of long-term career, you're eventually going to hit what's called the B2 glass ceiling. B2 is basically the level of fluency you need for a professional office job. It's the unofficial minimum, so let that be your motivation. Pushing past the basics is what will open up real professional and social integration. It's so worth it. And this brings us to what might be the single most important piece of advice in this entire explainer. Please, please do not wait until you're perfect to start speaking. This quote says it all. The fear of making a mistake holds so many people back. But you have to know this. In Italy, people genuinely appreciate the effort. They will be patient with you, they'll encourage you, and they will love that you're trying to speak their language, even if you mess up every single verb. So here's the big takeaway. Be strategic, use the tools you have, and most of all, just be brave. Don't just live in Italy, really throw yourself into it. So I'll leave you with one question to get the ball rolling. What's your first language island going to be? The coffee shop, the bakery down the street, the local market? Just pick one and go for it.